Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we will practically see the pollination in cherry, which is in Kashmiri known as glass. So if we look at this time, we are seeing bees, they are wasps, they are pollinating this cherry. You can see the wasp that has landed on the flower and they are with the pollens, and then they are pollinating the flowers by this time. Profuse flowering we can see in cherries. They are entomophila, they are pollinated by insects. Pollination is entomophilous. So we can see a good number of insect pollinators here. They have been at their work from last few hours. I have been following them, and I thought it would be better to see the mechanism and the way they do it. Here we can see in this flower the wasp doing its job. It had brought pollen from somewhere and it is pollinating this very flower. Similarly, they are pollinating other flowers. This is the beauty, this is the mechanism. So nice to follow them, so nice to see the way they are pollinating the flowers, they are pollinating the cherry flowers. We can see profuse flowering in cherry, and in order to convert this profuse flowering into fruits, it has to undergo this process of pollination. And we can see so many insects, so many wasps, so many bees here hovering around the tree, hovering around the flowers, and they are doing their job beautifully. They are with the pollens that stuck to their body, and then they, as the messengers of pollination, they deposit that pollen in the very flower that needs to be pollinated. They are really selective. They see the one that has already been pollinated. They do nothing with that very flower, and they just follow and they just land on the one that needs to be pollinated. So this is beautifully practically seeing the way, the mechanism, the path they follow, and the way they pollinate these cherry flowers. Here also we can look at this one doing its job. Really beautiful to watch this. It's not so good. It seems not so good or so interesting when we read these things in the books, but I have been myself honestly loving this thing. From past few hours I have been following them. It's really beautiful, mesmerizing view. The way you can see here two wasps doing their job. They are doing their job. So we have tried our level best to give you the best of the pictures that we can have, best of the view of these honey bees doing the pollination. And I will rather suggest all my friends, particularly my horticulture friends, and whosoever is watching this video, that they should themselves go to the fields. This is the season when they can really see pollination being done, when they can really see these amazing creatures doing service of humanity. The pollinating flowers everywhere. We can see on this very insect, we can see two polleners. It is with two polleners. You can see on its legs two polleners, and it will deposit them in the very flowers. Two polleners it was having, two polleners, so it will deposit them in the flowers. So we have been following them. This one also, it is with one pollen. It is with two pollens also on its two legs, on its hind legs, the backwards, the legs that are on their back side. They are doing pollination with them. So bees, wasps, they are doing their job. We can see how it is. They search for the flowers that need to be pollinated, and then deposit those pollens on the stigma, and as such pollination takes place. Hope this video serves of some use to all horticulture friends and everyone in general.